Welcome, fellow travelers. I'm Xillin, and I'm joining Chibi and Vertek tonight at the Golden Feather. Come on in, grab a seat, and let's share tales of adventure.
Xillin has bespoken. And our traveling bard today is Xillin. Hello, good sir. How are you today?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you guys doing today?
Doing pretty good.
Wonderful,
Awesome.
Wonderful.
I had to put that Easter egg in there. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Yep.
And of course, Xillin. We have to talk about Xillin.
That's my favorite subject.
Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad. We're going to spend at least 15 minutes on that.
Oh God, that's too long. No, there's not that much to me.
Well, I guess first and foremost, if people don't know who you are, because it's been a while, who are you?
I'm Ash's YouTuber and live streamer. I guess you could say it's been a while, although I have been making some videos recently, and they're still doing pretty well. So yeah, I'm Ash's YouTuber. I make content on the game and mostly speculation about different systems and how they're going to play out, and trying to set the tone for what is coming, because I believe a lot of people don't realize how this game's going to play out. And so I'm trying to set expectations.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel that.
Expectations
well, it's good to have you back.
Are important.
Yes,
expectations are important. It's good to be back, Chibi. I really appreciate you guys letting me come back on. I know I kind of messaged you guys out of nowhere and said, "Hey, when does Xillin get another turn?" So
right?
I appreciate you guys letting me back on.
I know that we had you on in 2021 for pre-alpha 1. And then we also had you on in 2022, and now we're here in 2023. It's just making its rounds.
Yep. About once a year. That's about all of your audience can stand of me. So it's actually once a year, and we're good.
Hey, I was just gonna say, yeah, we're true to our word. All you had to do was ask, and we'd get you on in here.
Yep, absolutely.
I really do appreciate that. I think
as long as it's not like
great.
Every month, because then we got to give somebody else a turn. Just saying.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
So Alexia says, imagine not knowing about Xillin. Tragic.
That's pretty funny. I do feel like it's a weird feeling to have. I admit, as a content creator, especially, I'd never expected my YouTube channel to take off, especially not like immediately like it did.
Right.
It's very strange that to some degree, I feel like what she said, there's some truth in that. Like, everybody who is in the Ashes space kind of knows who I am. I feel like the main ones, you know what I mean? It's very strange, but yeah, I see the point.
I think a Xillin gust would not smell so well.
Yeah, I think Alexia is saying you're full of hot air, I think.
Yeah. I think having Xillin as a guest, though, now that I'm for. I love the "You Ain't Ready" video. The Numbrel says.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. That's my best one going right now. It's doing really well. Matter of fact, it's still going. I released it like 2 weeks ago, and usually that's how I know that the hype is back. Just so everyone knows, the hype for Ashes is back, and the way I know is because for 2 years, if you released an Ashes of Creation video, it didn't matter if it was good or bad, if it was well received or poor received, whatever. Within, let's say, 40 hours, it's dead. It has gotten all the views it's going to get. It might get 1 view a week or something like that, some random person looking for Ashes, but it's dead. But now videos are starting to, it's not all day, every day, like constant, but like it's steady, more views coming in all the time. And that particular one is over 5,000 views now. So just so you guys know, that is why Ashes, that's how I know Ashes hype is back.
You heard it from the official YouTube views thermometer here. Yeah, the YouTube hype thermometer.
Wait, hold on. What was it? Xillin, Return of the Hype.
Return of the Hype, yeah. Episode 4 or episode 6, Return of the Hype.
It's over 5,000.
It's over 5,000.
Hey, Burns.
Hello, welcome in.
Yeah.
Xillin and Vertek have both bespoken.
Yes, that's true. We have both bespoken.
Aw, sounds good.
Oh, and Nice is in here too.
Xillin.
Hi, Nice.
So tell me, Xillin,
Yes.
What's not what is your favorite thing about Ashes? Not what thing are you looking forward to the most? But what video are you looking forward to creating the most? On what topic coming up? Like if you had to plan out everything that you could make a video about, what do you think would be the most fun or most engaging to make?
I have had this video idea in my head for about a year now, and I've been waiting for two things. One, I've had a little bit of writer's block because I feel like the script on this one has to be airtight because it's gonna anger some people, and so I can't be making mistakes I can't say inaccurate things, that sort of thing.
Right.
And then number two, I've been waiting for the hype to be right. But the video title would be something like "Solo players didn't save the MMO, they're actively destroying it."
Okay.
And so,
Okay.
and like I said, I know people will be, get people all fired up, and it would probably be a very, very high view video. But like I said, I'm nervous to release it because I want that I want to make that argument crystal clear and have it be airtight, where you can't say that I'm trying to say something that I'm not actually trying to say. So that's the thing. And I will say that here lately, I've been going, okay, I need to. The hype is starting to get there. It's time to start scripting that video. So I've been working.
Right. That's fair. But my question, Xillin, and I'm sure this is a lot of people's burning questions. What quarter do you think Intrepid is announcing on the 19th?
I think I say there is an 80% chance that it's quarter two and a 20% chance that it's quarter one. I leave that little bit in there for quarter one because I've been convinced a little bit on the argument that you want to, if Intrepid truly wants to capitalize on that January 17th FOMO panic buy, you can't buy access anymore after this, then the date has to be relatively close to that.
Okay.
Because if they say it's coming in August, and the last day to buy is January 17th, like that doesn't create that panic. It's just too far away. But
right.
if it's February, if they say it's February 27th, and by the way, the last day you can buy it is January 17th, like oh crap, I have to let me go find $250 in the couch cushions or whatever.
Yeah.
So I leave it open for that, but I think the most likely is quarter two. To me, I already thought quarter three and quarter four were out as soon as they announced definitely in 2024.
Yeah.
Simply because his whole thing is he doesn't want to lie. He doesn't want to be a liar. He doesn't want the game to be a scam again in the eyes of the community and the MMO people in general. And so in video game development world, one problem is a 3 or 4 month problem. So
right.
you can't say we're planning for September because one thing happens and boom, it's 2025 and now you're a liar and the game's a scam again.
Right.
So to me, quarter three and quarter four were already out. And then when they announced that they're already spot testing, I mean, that just, if you don't spot test the game for 6 months, that's dumb.
Yeah.
So to me, quarter two makes the most sense with a slight holdout for a quarter one. They would have to give us the character creator in December.
Oh, absolutely. Just to hold over people.
Yeah. So there you go. Quarter two or quarter one.
People are saying quarter two, but MF Cracker says my heart February 2024, and then Chappie says if they said quarter one, people would start burning down houses, ashes, arson, and then Crack says I like fire. Was he like 100% optimistic from the usual naysayer?
I'm not a naysayer. I think that I have done a very poor job of managing my expectations over the course of between Alpha 2 or between Alpha 1 and now. I was talking about a surprise they could be announcing Alpha 2 the Christmas following Alpha 1. So just whatever that was, 6 months or whatever. And then I said it again in 2021 and I said it again in 2022. I'm always thinking that we're like right there, like it's so close.
Yeah.
And that is why this at the beginning of this year, I just said, you know what? I'm throwing my hands up. Whatever, it's fine. I'm not going to deal with with that anymore. I'm not going to make any predictions. I'm just going to stay to the side and watch what happens. And then when when they started announcing 2024 and stuff, I couldn't hold it back, and so then I started coming in with predictions again. So here we are, 2023, with me going,
Here we are again.
Do it, Christmas.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I feel you there with the whole, like, it's right around the corner, guys. It's right around the corner. I think for the longest time I said that 2024 was going to be the Alpha 2 year, and then betas would be in 2024. I was like, that's my prediction.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm aiming Q2, Q3, like right there on the cusp, somewhere within like a month on either side of the cusp right there.
Yeah, that's late Q1, early Q2 has been my prediction. And I'll tell you, I have a buddy, he's a big Ashes fan. He comments on a lot of the videos and all that stuff. His name's Splinter, if you follow all that. And Splinter was a video game developer, actually worked for Gearbox, and helped develop Borderlands, the original Borderlands.
Nice.
And he also was involved with a bunch of other ones. And one of the things he always, number one, he predicted 2024 back in during Alpha 1. He predicted 2024 was when Alpha 2 would happen. So he got that right. But one of the things he always told me was that in video game world, anything more than in video game development world, anything more than 3 months out is absolute guesswork. Like, it is pure guesswork. And then when Unreal Engine 5 came out, I believe he told me, it may have been someone else told me this, but I think it was him, that with UE5 and the speeding up of the production pipeline and the things that they added to UE5, you might be able to extend that to 4 months. So maybe 4 months, and then it's so even that lines up with, if they already have a date in mind, it can't be 6 months away. That just doesn't make any sense, because you can't predict that far away in video game development. So that's even more reason why I keep thinking that this is coming sooner rather than later. But I've been saying that for 3 years, so who knows? I'm an idiot. Don't listen to me.
Was he so suddenly with that hot take? His optimism of Q1 makes more sense, which fair. I've always been saying lately, if Q1, it'll be late Q1 / early to mid Q2, because they need time. Obviously, we know that they're doing limited spot testing. They need time to iterate upon that. They need time to include more people. If it's anything like Alpha 1, Xillin, we were there for Alpha 1. They included more people, and then there was like more stuff. But also, if it's anything like Alpha 1, any updates are going to be hecka fast. So
yes.
Yeah. They were really quick.
My last question for you is, if any of the live streams, which live stream for you kind of solidified that they were actually getting closer to Alpha 2 than we initially thought? Like, is there one where you're like,
than we initially thought?
Yeah, like there's a lot of people that thought maybe not 2024, maybe 2025 or 2026. But I have my answer. But is there one for you where you're like, oh, it's definitely around the corner? I can feel it just by like this development stream.
To me, the only one that fits that category is the one we just had.
Fair. Okay.
Because like crafting, you don't touch crafting until the game's dang near done.
Right.
But more than anything, if you go look at that list that Steven put on Discord of what the live stream was going to be about, he did it the day before. If you go look at that, it reads like patch notes. Like, it doesn't even look like what they're going to talk about. It looks like a group of patch notes. Like, they're down to the volumetric skybox and crap like that. Like, so I'm going, when you get to that level, you're ready. People can come in and play the game. So I would say that was it. That was the one before that at least led me to think, okay, we're moving in that direction, would have been the Nodes showcase.
Right.
But yeah, so that'd be my answer.
And those are kind of the same for me. I mean, I've kind of been feeling like a lot of people have been looking at these updates and then feeling like, oh, they haven't really changed much. They haven't really changed much. But then when they showed how in-depth some of those like more in-depth systems, like the mayorship system, etc., you could tell there was a lot more to that. And you're like, oh, heck, you've been working on this.
Yes.
This is further along than we think it is.
Yes.
So, yeah.
It was during that time, somewhere right in that area, I can't remember exactly when, where Margaret said, and just like in like the most nonchalant kind of way. I don't think a lot of people caught it. I would like to go back and just see if I could hear her say it. But she said something to the effect of, "We only show you 10% of what we've done."
And that's what it feels like. Yeah. It feels like there's a lot more.
Yeah. If they've only shown us 10% of what they've done, you know, there's biomes that are complete that we haven't seen, and nodes and archetypes and, you know, all that stuff. And you know, and then you start looking at the level of Steven, and he's, you know, was level 15 forever. And then all of a sudden one time he was 25 and the next time he was 35. And it's like, oh, this is coming. Like, this is happening soon. So yeah, I agree 100%.
Chappie says when they showed off the town for the first time with the new node stream, I started putting my tinfoil hat on. Penumbral says when Steven said NDA spot testing is happening now.
Yeah. It's a good sign right there.
Yeah, pretty good sign, I'd say.
Yeah.